What is up, you beautiful people? Coming to you live from my haunted room tonight. I'm going to do investigation on 3 objects at the same time. It's going to be the haunted doll. Well, not actually haunted. I think it's just an attachment to it more than a haunting. And the little stones I got from the graveyard with permission. Yes, say with permission. So we'll see what is going to be cooking there, if anything's going to be cooking there. I'm going to run the SLS on it, so you guys can see the SLS cam and whatnot have you on that. So we'll see what's going to happen tonight. I'm also going to run a necrophonic app to see what's going to come through or anything, but I think for first I'm just going to run a necrophonic app for now, to hear if there's any spirits or anything. Maybe Benjamin also wants to be talked to tonight again. If I could stop letting the phone fall out of my hand, it would be beautiful. Bloody hell, all my wires are tangled up here as well. Looks like a damn hurricane, if you ask me. Okay, there it is. Let's start it. Is there any spirits that would like to communicate with us tonight? Any good spirits that would like to communicate tonight? Please note, spirits, I'm coming to you with all respect. I don't mean any harm to you. I don't mean any disrespect to you as well. Can you maybe tell me your name? Gotta run a device. It will pick your movement up. Is that alright? Just put add to stream. There we go. There's the SLS camera running as well. Is there the spirit attached to the doll? Do you want to speak tonight? Was that doll originally yours? Is that why you attached to it? Can you maybe tell me your name, the spirit attached to the doll? So you don't want to tell me your name, okay? It's no problem, I respect that. Are you a good entity or a bad entity? Were you forcefully attached to that doll? Do you maybe have enough power to move that doll? Okay. Can you maybe tell me why you're attached to that doll? Can the spirits attached to the two stones from the graveyard, can you maybe give me your names again? It sounded like don't like you. Why don't you like me? What's wrong? Can you maybe move in front of the camera so we can see you? And this is exactly what's for paranormal investigation, because sometimes you get good evidence and the other times you barely get anything. And of course, this room has got so many spirits in it. It's actually got a very low air pressure in here as well. And it's always freezing here. It's going to be the best place in the summer. With all the cold spots in this room. Hi, Michael Paranormal. How are you? Is there a demon in this room? Is the demon attached to anything in this room, maybe on that bench? Are you maybe attached to one of those gravestones I got on the pieces of gravestones I got on the bench? Or are you attached to me again? Okay, well, I don't want to speak to the demons tonight. I want to speak to the spirits attached to the objects on the bench. Benji, are you here tonight? Rian, I know you're attached to one of the stones, are you? Yeah. Okay, the spirit is attached to the stone. I don't want to talk a lot tonight, seems like it. The spirit attached to that doll. Can you maybe tell me why you attached to that doll? You guys must comment in the chat if you can hear what some of the spirits are saying, because some of the voices coming through, I can't really make out what they're saying. Now I'm still struggling to find the clown's name, mate. It doesn't want to give up its name. The spirit attached to that doll, can you maybe give me your name? What the hell did that say? The spirit attached to the doll, why don't you want to give me your name? Are you afraid? I'm not going to perform an exorcism on you. I promise I'm not going to perform an exorcism on you. If you don't want to pass over, you don't want to pass over. Do you maybe have enough energy to move that doll for me then? Do you need some of my energy? I'll give you permission to use some of my energy to move that doll. Is that okay? Damn, that candle's burning bright. Just want to lift up a candle for you guys so you guys can see how big this candle looks like. I put the candle on the floor, yeah. But damn, this thing's burning. Can you move for me? You're allowed to use some of my energy. A lot of whispers. Is the crystal that I'm wearing, is it maybe blocking you from using my energy? It was manufactured in the Yeah, I think in the 1800s or no, in the somewhere in the 90s. I still haven't found history on this doll. I'm still struggling to find history or origins from this doll on the net even. Um, all I know is what's on the tin, and it's barely anything on the tin. There's no date on the tin, what's in the tin, nothing. No date whatsoever. Just extremely, and stinks. Yes, that's my name, get you on. Yeah, this is a close-up of the doll. It's the face is porcelain. That's why I know it was still good manufacturing, but what year this doll was, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Is there a ghost? Yeah. Can you maybe tell me your name? Can you maybe tell me how old that doll is? That's strange. Not really bright intelligence. Well, there's a lot of intelligent responses coming through. I can't say there's not a lot of intelligent responses. Of course, there's a lot coming through, but not really what I was hoping for. Hey, what is your name? Is there any spirit in this room that's struggling to cross over? A lot of voices coming through on the necrophonic app. Benji, was that you? I can feel you in the room, boy. Was it you that played last night with the bell? That's Benji. Okay. Yeah, my wife's just going to check. We heard a knock outside the room. I'm just going to see what's going on. Is there a spirit dwelling around in my house again? You know the rules of my house. You're allowed in this room, but not in the rest of my house, Nate. So can you please come back into the haunted room? Okay, I'm going to stop the necrophonic for a while, so if we can just get normal communication here and see if anything can come up on the SLS, even there on the gray screen, because that's a deep viewer. Normally when something moves or shadow picks it up as well. Okay, maybe one of the spirits move in front of the camera for me. Let's tilt it a little bit up and down and see what we get, if there's anything else cooking here. Because I know Wall Crawler loves the walls. No, nothing on the walls. Maybe more to the floor. Okay, nothing creeping on the floors. Okay. Now I wonder why that stone is so dead. I'm going to run an EVP, see what happens. Let's get my recorder. Record in here if there's anything that comes through on the recorder, maybe on live. Okay. Is there any spirit that would like to speak with us? You can speak into this device in my hand. It will pick you up. Can you tell me your name? Are you attached maybe to that doll or on one of those gravestones? Are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? Thank you. Okay, let's play in here. Maybe something came through. Is there any spirit that would like to speak with us? You can speak into this device in my hand. It will pick you up. Can you tell me your name? Are you attached maybe to that doll or on one of those gravestones? Are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? It sounded like I caught something at the beginning. Is there any spirit that would like to speak with us? You can speak into this device in my hand. It will pick you up. Can you tell me your name? Are you attached maybe to that doll or on one of those gravestones? Are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? That's actually quite interesting. In the beginning, it sounded like something said yes. The spirit that communicated with me on the device in my hand that said yes, can you maybe tell me your name, please? Can you tell me, are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? Something. The spirit that communicated with me on the device in my hand that said yes. Can you maybe tell me your name, please? Okay, yeah, it was definitely something. Can you tell me? Can you tell me, are you a good? Can you? If you could hear the device in my hand that said. There we go. There. There was something. Can you tell me, are you a good spirit or a bad spirit? The Ouija board I had, bro, actually, it's gone missing. I have to find the Ouija board again. But normally I'll play the Ouija board when it comes to spirits that don't want to communicate. Normally this clown, it's quite active actually. So I don't know why it's so camera shy tonight. And normally, if you go check on my other videos, you'll see there on my video list, you'll see I have a video of the clown. It was quite active. So I don't know what was cooking with it again. But it sounds like it wants to come through on the recording. But it also just, in the beginning, it also said it didn't really have enough energy. I know for sure it's not a malevolent spirit. I know it's a good spirit. That's a fact. I know that. But why it doesn't want to communicate tonight again, I don't know. But normally also Benji, he was also the one quite active on a live stream, which is weird. But this room is, yeah, but there's also a malevolent spirit, yeah, there's no doubt about that. And it doesn't like when other spirits communicate, so that's a possibility. I just want to close that candle, because that candle is flickering way too bloody much for us. So. Bloody hell, and it's hot as hell. No, this whole tin is like really freaking hot. Damn. Now, why are you not communicating tonight, eh? And even not moving tonight? Because the one video I uploaded, there was a lot of orbs shooting from this doll and a tin. You'll see that on the videos as well. And it was quite talkative. And you'll actually see as well, I didn't put a note or anything in. I wanted the guys to comment to see if they can see it. But you'll see there's actually a clip where this arm, because look, these arms are stiff. For some other reason, they are stiff as hell. But it wasn't like this. This arm was down. Same with the other one, but now it's up again. But yeah, you'll also see this stone actually comes from a graveyard. And it's actually got blood on it. I also uploaded a video from this stone. And an actual piece from a gravestone that broke off. Now this one I know for sure there's something attached to it because it actually spoke clear as day through an EVP recording. It sounded like somebody was standing next to me and talking. And last night on Dave's live stream, the stone was out next to my table, and you'll see in his live stream where I was on the video, at the back of my counter, it actually a dark figure, a black shadow appeared. It looks like it just walked in and it disappeared again. And you'll see I actually saw it as well, but only of this stone. This stone, I know the spirit Rian is attached to. He's one of the soldiers that died in the war. I know he's attached to the stone and he doesn't want to cross over. And he also doesn't know that the war is ended. It's actually said clear as day, he doesn't know. He didn't know. And I did put up a prayer for him to cross over. So it might be that he crossed over. But this thing still creeps me out. I hate clowns, and this thing still creeps me out. Anything that's got to do with a damn clown creeps me out. Oh yeah, and the bell. You'll hear the bell as well. It went crazy last night. Now that's Benji. He likes toys, balls, bells, and my wife's hair for some other reason. He likes playing with that. I just want to have let me just switch my cam on here. There we go. And let's just remove that for a few seconds. There we go. Now everybody can see my ugly face. It's just funny that doll isn't doing me anything. You probably mean I love your clown. What's that? Looks like you got scratched. Yeah, come closer. It actually looks like you got very scratched there. Yes, yeah, you got scratched, yeah. Bloody hell. But it's only one. Yeah, it's only one small faint little scratch here. That's weird. Can't believe something scratched you now. Oi, you guys don't get physical. We came here with all respect to communicate tonight with you. We don't mean you any harm. So don't start attacking people in my house. I don't like that. I'm going to run a necrophonic again because there's a lot of things that like to come through on this damn app for some other reason. That was a deep voice. Who scratched my wife? Sorry. It sounded like that thing said sorry. Did you scratch my wife now? I did. Now why did you scratch my wife? Are you angry with my wife? Did she offend you in any way? Or is it because of the crystal she's holding? Yeah, doesn't like the crystal you're holding. The crystal my wife was holding was a selenite crystal. It's actually used to cleanse out houses of any spirits or any evil spirits. The crystal I'm wearing is a protection crystal. Somebody sent it to me. Well, actually hanged it on my gate, and I did a few asking around at that, and I sent a photo to this one guy. He specializes in crystals, and I sent photos to him and asked him, what type of crystal this is. And he actually said, it's a protective crystal. Somebody just wants me to be safe. So it's. Yeah, no, I also heard it said I did, but it's because of the crystal.
In shape.
No, I see it's forming. Come a little bit closer here. Catch you on the cam quickly. Just spoke on the light, yeah. You can actually turn to the camera and see right, yeah. There you'll see my wife is scratched. But it's actually, it looks like it's doing this, and there it's doing this. Definitely not like you pissed off.
Come on.
Come on who? Come on what? There's
That sounds like laughing.
Yeah, that was a giggle. You that's laughing, or you the one that scratched my wife? Let's turn off the light here. I'm not blind.
Really?
Really what? You guys are gonna complain about my smoking again. Oh yeah, the spirits like to moan about my smoking. I know you're not supposed to be smoking in an investigation, but I'm not taking any still photos or any missed photos, and where I'm sitting, the dolls and that are way over there. Benji, my boy, why don't you want to play tonight? What's wrong, boy? Is something blocking you?
Yeah.
What's blocking you, Benji, my boy? Yes, Lloyd. Who said yes, Lloyd? What's your name? Benji, is there a spirit blocking you from playing tonight? Or can a good spirit tell me, is there a malevolent spirit blocking you? That's another play his.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just weird.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's weird. Do I have a bolster, guys? Yes. Lovely. Help. What do you need help with? What's wrong? Is there a malevolent spirit in this room?
It's gone.
Is it attached to one of the stones? I think get the sage candle. Light the sage candle. And let's just give me my sage lighter. This is actually a cleansing candle, a sage candle. Yeah, it's one I brewed self. It's got sage in it, and it's got holy water in it. It's got a lot of properties in it. Don't. I'm gonna light the sage candle because I don't like the scratching and the poltergeist activity that's going on. And it doesn't help you growl at me as well. Damn, I actually heard that next to me. Doesn't want to light the candle. There we go. Useless. I'm not useless. Just put it there in the middle of the room. Thomas. There's Thomas again. Thomas, are you here? Hey, don't curse at me. Thomas, are you maybe family from Eddie Cadencross? Yeah. Can any other spirits maybe tell me who is Thomas? Lisa.
Wat oorlede was en sy dogtertjie.
Yes, that's Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa. Lisa, are you here? Are you trying to communicate with your husband, Lisa? Do you want me to give a message to your husband? What message would you like me to give to him? Lisa, what message do you want to give to your husband? Miss him. Can you maybe tell me your husband's name, Lisa? That might be a possibility, bro. That Michael is, that Thomas is the doll's name. Because I always ask for the doll's name, and then Thomas comes out like 3 or 4 times, even when I'm out on investigations. The name Thomas comes through. Is that clown's name, can the spirits tell me, is that clown's name Thomas? Is that doll's name Thomas? Yes. Bingo. So your name is Thomas. Holy Mother of Mary. That arm is up again. But more.
Way more.
Way more than it was.
Lisa.
Hmm?
Lisa.
But sorry, Lisa, can you maybe tell me your husband's name quickly? No, I think she's gone again. Now, for you that doesn't know, there was a woman and a daughter. They don't live far from us. The husband is also up here. She died in a car accident. She was with two of her kids. The little boy made it, but the little girl and the wife, Lisa, they didn't make it. They died on impact. The boy was asleep in a car and he made it, but he had a lot of serious injuries. So he was a while in the hospital and he made it through. Damn, this thing is active. But this is the haunted room. This is how active this haunted room is. There is a lot of spirits here. And because this room is so active, the original owner of this house actually passed away in this very room. Huh?
Jay.
Jay, I don't know who's Jay. So the doll's name is Thomas, is that correct? Yes. Thomas, can you maybe tell me why you attached to that doll? Okay, that was clear as day, neon. Like, no. And for an app to bring out Afrikaans words, it's quite good actually. I don't want to harm you, Thomas. I just want to find out what happened to you. Do you want me to leave you alone for a while? Do you want to go back into your tin? Yeah.
Okay, we'll put you back.
Okay, Thomas, we gotta put you back, okay? And we're gonna put you back into the sealed case. Is that fine? Yeah, okay. Put him back in his case and take those two stones as well and put him back in their cases. I don't want to fidget too long because I know he gets very fast upset. And this thing is actually extremely hot.
Say bye-bye. No, go in. No, go in. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what the doll does. If you can take it out with ease, but to put it back into that tin, that's a trick. But this candle is, for candle holder, this thing is super hot. Huh? Yeah, you're right, Spurs. The candle is hot. It's very hot. Still smells lovely. Weird, that's bloody hot. Where's my full spectrum camera? That thing can pick up heat, so they can actually see how bloody hot this thing is. Where the hell is that camera of mine? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Yes, thank you. I will be careful. Dear.
Lisa.
Lisa, are you back again? Do you want to tell me your husband's name? I can't even remember the guy's name. I know it's Yor something or Yarro. Lisa, can you tell me your husband's name? No, not my name. Lisa, your husband's name. Yes, I want to talk to Lisa. What is there something behind me? Yes, it's a yellow cloth. It's funny, the full spectrum isn't showing heat on it. There's no heat on the full spectrum. And that's weird because this full spectrum camera shows heat. I can actually show you just an example. Bloody hell, can it just focus there for a while? You can see now it's silver. I'm going to show you now. I'm just going to heat it up quickly. I love that thing. It shows a lot of cold spots and hot spots. So I'm just quickly heating up here. So you see here's nothing. Bloody hell. Okay, still a little bit cold. Love, just come hold the camera, yeah? Just hold it like that for me, please. So I can see when this thing is. Okay, I gotta see. Oh, not so close, love. Hold it up. Bloody hell, okay, this thing is not heating up that fast. Good lord, but it's hot as hell. There's too much light, that's why. Bloody hell, this thing is hot, okay. But yeah, this is my little full spectrum camera. Helps a lot in investigations. Yes, it blocks out a lot of light. I do understand that. But to get hot spots and cold spots at night and to see better at night when you're doing a pitch black investigation, that thing works like a charm. Because I don't like using the IR lights. You get another light source that's nearly the same as the remote lights because you see, I don't think this one has batteries in it. Okay, yeah. The remotes for the TVs or whatever, those little lights, they actually send out a beam that's quite bright. And if you get a bunch of them or you find somebody that can make these lights for you in an ultra spectrum camera, you can see quite clearly in the night. Maybe there is a video on here that I can just quickly show you. A fast video where I went pitch black. I love these full spectrum cameras at night. Yeah, like that. There it is, pitch black, full spectrum. You can even see the SLS beacons that it throws out. And what nice is about these cameras is those dots that the SLS throws out to pick up the movements, or that if they break those beams, the ultra spectrum actually catches it up. So I love those cameras. For example, if you put your SLS on infrared, then all those dots that have kept up picks us up on black and white. The full spectrum actually throws it out a little bit more color than normal. But I'm going to remove this for now because we finished with that. Yeah, that's actually was a very good answer, that one. That was a very good answer. I never would have thought that the clown's name is Thomas. That's actually quite a good answer there, mate. But we definitely gotta go one night and do together a video on the two clowns. I think that would make for a great investigation. But I'm gonna let me just first end up properly. I'm gonna stop the communication now with all the spirits. I'm gonna say goodbye. Immediately everything stops. That's the best overall. And that's what a lot of people also make a mistake with. Yes, I can get so across Ouija boards, anything. The guys don't end the investigations correctly. They play Ouija board and they just pack up and they go. They don't close that portal. Any device you use as a communication device, Ouija boards say, necrophonic app, doesn't matter what it is, you have to close your communications because then things follow you home, or you keep that portal open. And I can get so frustrated. I watch so many guys on YouTube as well, and they just end the communication and they run like crazy because something evil came through. Understandable. Not a lot of guys want to speak to demons and stuff like that, or piss them off like I do, which I know is wrong. Don't provoke demons. Please, you guys, don't provoke demons. Okay, Michael, yeah, I hope you have a great day further. Well, by me, it's night time. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night by me, so you must have a great day. I'm going to have a great night. But yeah, I know it's not demons or provoke them or give them any more energy to feed off. But sometimes in some investigations, I go into houses and the people complain something attacks them or grabs them or whatever. Sometimes I have to provoke them to get a reaction out of them, to find out what they want, why they're there, what's going on, and cleanse their houses, and that's just me. I'm not saying that sometimes I go into investigation and I get attacked, or sometimes I provoke them and then they attack me and I don't come out without scars out of investigation. That's probably why somebody sent this crystal to me. You know, that explains a lot, actually. Because I like pissing off demons. For some other reason, because they don't want to talk to me. And as soon as I start pissing them off, then they just want to communicate and attack and slam doors in my face or whatever. I actually had this one investigation. The woman wants to stay anonymous. Well, I didn't even have a YouTube channel that time. Say again, love?
Still on the truck.
Yeah, I was still actually on the trucks before I climbed totally off the trucks to do the investigations full time. People actually ask me now to start doing it full time because they need me more. And they don't always want to find a preacher because a preacher, yeah, they don't believe in ghosts and that. They believe a demon is a demon and an angel is an angel and ghosts are demons. And, you know, some of them are funny sometimes. Where this thing actually literally full force attacked me. And yeah, in South Africa, we got totally different things. We got witch doctors in South Africa. They are actually called sangomas, but black sangomas, if you want to put it like that, like black witches. They curse an object, for example, a goat. Okay, they curse a goat and they send the goat into your yard, and it actually sends a demon into your yard, into your house, and that's actually a physical thing you can touch. You can hear it, you can smell it, but you can't see it. And you have no idea how many of those things I had to do with, because I got a township right across the N1 from me, the national highway, and there is like 7 Zangomas there, and they hate me. I actually have a shambok that's not in this room now because I had to use it this morning to pull my dog off another dog. If you swing the shambok around in the house, you feel you're hitting something in the air, but it's not there. And then you just start swinging, you hit it until you feel there's nothing anymore. And the one woman I dealt with a thing like that, but it was a long time. The Sangoma actually cursed her dog, of all things, her little chihuahua. I'm hitting a thing in the room and this dog is going crazy in the other room. I couldn't understand what's going on. She comes running out and says something attacked the dog, and I could see all the lashes on the dog, and I said, no. I said, the Sangoma is your maid. It's the woman that's working for you in the house. She actually cursed your dog. And it came out it was true, because then the woman came the next day to work and she was also full of lashes everywhere. And she actually asked the woman for medicine, and the woman remembered what I told her about the cursing and everything and how it's going to work. She immediately, she sent her away and she said she's not welcome anymore. But I think it was nearly 2 years that woman lived with a thing like that in her house, and she couldn't, pastors didn't know what to do. They prayed, but the thing stayed. And we also got another thing. It's called a tokolosi. It's a 3 feet high little thing, all right? It actually drags you off your bed and physically assaults you. And if you sleep, if you don't sleep right, or you don't wake up from that thing attacking you, or waking up from its presence or anything, but it's like the Bigfoot, all right? It's like an urban legend, all right? All things are legends until you got definitive proof. Yes, there is photos from Bigfoot and that, and we also have photos of the Tokolosi and that. I'll do in depth video on that thing, just to educate the people and everything, and what the Tokolosi is and what it does and what culture it comes from. But this thing drags you off your bed, and that thing is super intelligent, actually. As soon as you put cameras around the house or something to start recording it, it's kept evidence of it, it doesn't show up. When you remove the cameras or the cameras die, then the thing comes out. So it actually can see when it's being recorded. But it physically assaults you, and it's there to kill you. It's also something that gets sent into your house to physically assault you by a witch doctor. Not a Sangoma, a witch doctor, a Muti doctor they call it, yeah, in South Africa. And that thing physically assaults you, and you got to find the object that has been lured to assault you. But it's more dangerous when it's not being ordered. Now, when it's just free roaming. If the witch doctor died, or the Muti doctor that controlled it died, and this thing is free roaming, then it goes and it kills children, because that's actually what it's out for. It takes the children, the firstborn, out of every house that thing assaults. So scary stuff we deal here in South Africa as well, man. Weird investigations I've been on as well. Going to a haunted place, the guy said that thing is haunted like crazy and it's just mad there. And I go to the place and there's absolutely nothing. Then I get to another place where the people said, yeah, there is nothing there. And of course, okay, there's nothing there. I'll just go to investigate. There's nothing. I always go open-minded to investigation, knowing there's nothing there until I get proof. It was the same as this room. I always notice the kids don't want to sleep in this room. They don't sleep in this room. The animals don't really like coming into this room. This room is always cold and that. So I thought, you know what, let me just do an investigation on my house. I mean, what harm can it do? And then it came out that the woman died, yeah, and there were satanic rituals done in this room when the house was empty for a year. So there's a lot of portals, yeah, I have to close, but I first have to find them to close them. It's not just closing them. You know, it's like the Satanists that we have this side, okay, they're all the same, but the rituals they use, yeah, is quite dangerous. They actually kill people to use their blood in a ritual, so it's hectic, yeah. We got a lot of weird things here in South Africa, man. A lot of weird things. But it's 11 o'clock, it's been an hour live. I'm going to end this session and I'm going to tell you all to have a happy hauntings, keep it safe, keep it real, and I love you all.